I've got the Glue and Fly Series F22 Micro out here this morning, and this is going to be a test flight with the Radiolink Byme-DB Gyro. It's the first time that this park jet has ever had a gyro in it. It's always just been manual mode. It has over 400 flights on it. I would say it's probably closer to 500 now than 400. So it's really ready to be retired. But after receiving this gyro for review, I thought I would go ahead and put a few more flights on it, see how well this gyro works in this park jet compared to the Radiolink SU-27. So, and also test out those thrust vectoring rudders to see how effective they are. All right, it's not bad out here right now. Right now I've just got wind about 3 to 5, so can't ask for much better than that. Okay, I've got it in fully stabilized mode for launch. Launching. Okay, so let's see what kind of radius on turns we get. Now that is not quite as tight as it is with the SU-27. That's full left stick deflection. And the reason that that's a little wider turn than on the SU-27 is because this only has 2 control surfaces, whereas the SU-27 has 4. It has ailerons and elevators working together in an elevon mix. Okay, so here's full right. That's still not bad, you know, for fully stabilized mode. That is not a bad turn radius at all. I'm pretty happy with that. There's full left. Looks like I might be getting a little more deflection to the right than I am to the left. Of course, motor torque may be helping in that regard. Yeah. All right. So let's see here. It's just barely slewing. I had in full left rudder there in stabilized mode, and I was barely getting any movement out of it at all. Maybe these thrust vectoring rudders are just not tall enough to catch enough air. Let's try it. Let's get over here and try it to the right. I'm gonna give full right. Yeah, I'm just getting a tiny bit of slew out of it, not much at all. Alright, so let's come back through here and put it into wind mitigation mode and see if it's any different. I still can't believe this airframe is flying as well as it is. Alright, so now we are in wind mitigation mode. I still can't believe this is flying as well as it is with that many flights on that foam board airframe. Alright, let's make sure we're good. Oh, that's a fast roll rate. And that was just at cruising speed. That's to the left. Let's come through here and try it to the right. Oh yeah. They're nice and tight and axial though. That's what I like to see. So, we'll come through here and do a little slower roll because that was full stick deflection in both directions. So yeah, I like that. I can kick it over hard if I need to. Okay, let's try a loop. Plenty of power. Alright, let's come through here and try a split S maneuver. So it looks like it has unlimited vertical even though it's heavier. Split S maneuvers are not a problem. Okay, so let's come through here again. I want to try these thrust vectoring rudders again now that I don't have any gyro restriction. So, oh yeah, all I was doing there was inputting rudder. How about that? Let's try that again. I don't want to slow down too much because too much rudder will make you tip stall. Yeah. So it's working. It's not real effective. It's not as effective as I thought it would be. Now let's go right. And that's just rudder there, guys. I was not inputting any elevon. I was just giving it a little back pressure on the elevator. Look at that. So the rudders are working. They're not, the thrust vectoring rudders are working. Rudder, right rudder. Check that out. That is awesome. Now it's not nearly as effective. Let's try this. Look at that. Oh, it spun it around. You can't do a very good hammerhead with it because they're just not effective enough. I think they need to be taller. And those rails are pretty short. So let's try it the other way. I cut back the throttle because I didn't want to go across the sun. Let's try it. Let's come through here and try it to the left again. Ready? Check that out. I didn't input any aileron. All I did was input rudder, guys. So it does a real lazy hammerhead. I've never been able to do that with a park jet before because I have never had. Look at that. Look at that. Spin around. And all I was giving it there was rudder. I have never had a park jet with a rudder on it before. That is pretty cool. I'm liking that. Okay, so when I build my next airframe, and I've got it in the design phase right now, I'm about 50% designed. When I build my next park jet, I will make sure that I've got very effective rudders on it so that I can do a good hammerhead with it. But this little Byme-DB gyro, the fact that it has an active rudder channel is going to make it really, really cool with these park jets. Oh man, I am out of power. I wonder if dang. I wonder if I forgot to reset my timer. I don't know. I don't know how long I've had it in the air, but I forgot to reset my timer. Oh no. Let's go out here and get it. Hopefully there's no damage so I can put a couple more flights on it while I'm out here. But that is cool. No damage, no harm, no foul. I'll have to remember to reset my timer. I don't know how long I had that in the air because I forgot to reset my timer. So but it worked out really well. It just wasn't as effective as I had hoped that it would be. But having a rudder channel on that little gyro, you know, with a setup that's got, you know, is going to catch much more air. With a setup on the rudders, it's going to catch a lot more air. That is going to be too cool to be able to do hammerheads with a park jet. I'm going to have fun using that gyro with the same setup in the next airframe that I build, because it's going to have full-size rudders on it, and I think they'll be extremely effective. As a matter of fact, they'll have dual rudders, full-size rudders on it, so it should be very effective. $12.99, $13 for this gyro with an active rudder channel. Works fantastic. My thrust vectoring rudders are just not big enough to get really good hammerheads out of it, but I was still pretty impressed with the way that it would rotate. You know, going vertical like that and then kicking over the rudder and having it rotate the nose and point it back down again, even though it was a lazy hammerhead. That's pretty cool. All right, so thanks for watching, and I will see you in the air.